In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. As you can see, I am not a cartoon character, and you can see my face. And as you can see from the title as well, we're going to do a reaction video on Matthew from the Padres, his day 2 video, to kind of give you some insight from what I think based off of also what he thinks, right? This is kind of a little collab that I asked him for, if we could do this, pausing it and giving you my insight based off of what he says, and do we agree or disagree on certain aspects. So let's go ahead and get into the reaction and see just what Matthew is all about right now.
Padres, Matthew, Club League Day 2. Let's go. We had a short lead over Snowcats and Udon yesterday. 6 clicks on the timer today.
Against Oh My God, I'm Still Alive, Ryu. I played this guy several times, pretty solid, but of course he's beatable. Let's see how Matthew pulls it together and what his concept is, what he thinks about. All right, Shotaro. Again, a lot of people using Shotaro now, getting closer to level 13.
Oh my God.
And Matthew has Annie batting leadoff.
Goes.
Check out the first pitch.
First batter, Annie. Shotaro, level 13.
All right, so based off that first pitch, like someone that's typically in an upper level club won't throw a strike that much on the strike zone, no matter what pitch you're throwing. And right here, you look at Matthew, he just missed it, got under it, and Annie, not a lot of power. So, and it looks like he was a little early too, which is understandable. But let's keep it going. All right. This guy looks like he just got King leveled up. You can see how many home runs he has with King, and not a lot, so he probably just got him to 13, in my opinion. All right, good eye. That's more like a real human pitch. Okay, so a little bit off the strike zone. All right, so look at that 3-pitch, those last 3 balls he just threw. Those are more like human being strikes, right? Those are nibbles, right? Where you're so close, and you're just trying to draw use the elevation down, to the right, up. So you got to guess, where is he probably going to go on this one? He went high and inside, so in my opinion, he's probably going to be going low and away. That's where I would throw it at least. Man, there you go. Nice out. So look at this pitch. If you guys can see that, that's a lot of meat on that strike zone. And you look at Matthew, he's just a little late on it. And that's kind of what put it to the wall. A lot of warning track power there. King usually hits that one over. So that one is a pretty lucky shot. And right in that strike zone, I think a little bit too much meat. And again, I had seen the video already, so I knew it was going to be low and away, but that's where I would have thrown it to. So, good shot. All right, Gibson's up next. Okay, going low. That's 50-50 ball. That could be a ball or a strike, in my opinion. Tough to swing at. Okay. Solid splitter. Again, going down, up, changing the elevation. He tried to go inside. This is a nice hit by Matthew, right? And again, this is an error in my opinion on Ryu. He stays in the same level, right? You could throw a different pitch, sweeper, and then a splitter, then a sweeper. But if you're staying in the same level, you're keeping that batter's eye, that same strike zone, right? The good batters, they're going to hit that like 90% of the time, even though it's the same speed. It's a different direction of the pitch, but the pitch is coming around the same speed. So he should have gone low again and soft, in my opinion. So hopefully he probably learns from that little mistake. But solid job there. Way to go, Matthew. Kevin. All right, 1-0. All right. So he should go low here. Don't stay high. And he gets him. See, right there again. That is so much meat. He did the same thing he did last time. He got lucky here. He does the same thing, just a little bit backwards. He goes sweeper and splitter, but the same elevation. And Matthew was right on it. Right on it. Look at that. You can't. It's square, right in the middle. He just super early. That's how good he's on it. Got lucky on that. Yeah, see? A little early. Okay, so there you go. A little bit better. 50-50 ball down low. He's going to lay off that most of the time. Okay. Again, pause that, right? Okay. So again, when you're going to the same thing, same direction, you might get him to chase, there's one strike, 2-1 count. But you're keeping the same speed in the same area. Good batters aren't going to chase the same elevation. You got to change it a little bit, right? Outside, walked him. Okay. A little afraid of Kevin. Understandable. The dude mashes. Wilson. All right. Going soft, sweeper. And another warning track. That was a ball. Oh, Koo bails him out. Koo, what you going to do, Koo? All right, so, wow. Let's look at the stats on that real quick. Matthew is incredible. 21, 16, and 286. This dude is incredible at pitching. 1.9 ER. I got to see how he pitches. I don't get to play Matthew very often. I don't know how he's doing it. Goal Bruin. Turn off your notifications, Matthew. All right, got him swinging on the first pitch. That's usually, for me, that's usually a hit. Right, you go back to that. Right? You go back to that swing right there. That is in the strike zone. For me, that's directly up the middle. Directly up the middle. All right, Shitaro, 462. All right, good. Good way to get it over to strike. That's what you want to do. Excellent. So that's amazing right there. So what he did right there, one, he threw a breaking ball high, got the strike, because again, you look at Wade's control, not always that great, right? Not always that great. Gets the strike, and then he goes down low and increases the speed, so changes the speed and gets a strike again. For me, I'm trying to get at least get him over a strike, followed up by a foul ball. That's what I'm looking for. And then it's game on after that. And that is the pitch right there. That's amazing. That's incredible. Just because if Rio's a real person, let's say it's not a bot, even though if it was a bot, he'd probably be swinging at a couple of those strikes. Wade, again, he gets better as the batters get better, right? So Legendary, he does really well. That high curveball comes in so slow, a lot of times you're going to get a swing and miss with Legendary players. Good pitch. 2 outs. Hammer time.
Okay.
All right.
Easy 2 down. Facing Hammer here. Another hitter you want to attack early.
Good advice. Attack him. Okay, so for you beginners out there, this is a stereotype. I'm not sure, but in my experience, a lot of the Japanese players, a lot of the Taiwanese players, a lot of the South Korean players, they're more patient. Hopefully it's not a negative stereotype. They're more patient. And Matthew mentions this as well, is you have to go up there and they're going to wait for a strike. If you're a nibbler, they're going to wait for that strike. So again, Hammer is going to wait for a strike too. If you're smart, you'll wait for a couple strikes. Yeah, there it is. So just keep on being patient. Hammer's the greatest patient hitter you have. And he gambled and didn't get away with it. So it's behind 1-2. One more out. Let's go, Matthew. Gets him to roll over it. Error. Again, Durant's not a good fielder. Good arm, not a good fielder. Kevin, game possible winner here. Let's see what Matthew could do. Goes, nibbles him outside, change up soft. Okay. And he misses it again. Again, patience is going to pay off here. Simple mistake. You got to come in. Oh, 3-0. Decision time. He hits him to swing at 3-0. Good job, Matthew. 3-0 swing, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Good job, Matthew. That's pretty solid how to carve up somebody in a good club, a good player. We'll see you guys next time on the Lefties 2 broadcast.